everybody, I am so glad that you are back. I am just on a filming roll today. I just was in the mood to film. I said it in the other two videos that I filmed, but I am testing out a new foundation. I will be filming a wear test on that tomorrow. So if you see weird things on my face, I don't know, I see them on the mirror. It's because of that. So this video, it was a requested video by Tanya's Reviews. I will link her channel down below. She's a wonderful girl that is funny and just does great videos here on YouTube. And she has requested a Makeup Revolution best and worst. So let's make up. Alright guys, so this video, it was a requested video like I said in the intro, and it's going to be the best and worst of Makeup Revolution. I have tried so many things from Makeup Revolution, and if I have not bought them, bought them for myself, I have bought them for as gifts, or I have swatched them in store. So I just love Makeup Revolution. Makeup Revolution is a company based in the UK. Now they have changed their name, and I think they're called Revolution instead of Makeup Revolution. Just recently, Emily Noel had a collab with them. She did 2 palettes, the needs and the wants. I have a review on them and a look and an out the door in 10-minute look, and I'm gonna link those here or down below for you to watch if you want to. And Makeup Revolution is just a good company. It's affordable. It is, of course, in the US. It is sold at Ulta and also at Makeup Revolution or Revolution USA. I will link their website down below as well. They tend to do higher end makeup, and they also have their own makeup. So I am going to go through the things that I have, that I own, and then I have my phone here at the Ulta website, and I'm going to go through some of the things here. I'm in the Makeup Revolution section, things that I either don't have anymore or that I have swatched and I know a little bit about to tell you about, and hopefully this will be helpful when you are going to make your decision on Makeup Revolution. So I have this box that is full of my Makeup Revolution items. I'm gonna put it here so that I can just grab from there. So, okay, so first up, I have the Makeup Revolution setting spray. This is Hyaluronic Fix. It is a hydrating and plumping makeup fixing spray. This is one, if not the best setting spray I have tried. I am ride or die for my NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. I have used it for a long time. It's in the little black bottle. I have a primer, or not a primer, a setting spray video that I can link up here, and I rate the NYX one as my #1. I rated this one as #3 because at that time I had just bought it and I had just used it for maybe 2 or 3 days. But now I'm in love with it. I'm officially in love with it. This is $9 at Ulta, and it has 3.38 fluid ounces. I think it's great for the amount that you get. The spritzer is wonderful. Oh, it's wonderful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's not violent. It doesn't it's not aggressive to you. It doesn't hit you. It just mists. But it mists in a way that you feel the mist going in your face. Am I making any sense? Anyway, love that one. Okay, I think I'm gonna just bundle some things together so that this is not 1,000 years long, because I know myself and it can be, so I'm just going to pull some things out that I think can go together. Okay, so next up, I have the Ultra Blush palettes. I have 2. This one is in Sugar and Spice, and then this other one is in Hot Spice. These I bought on sale. They usually have buy one, get the other one half off, things like that. These are beautiful. They have been loved. These highlighters right here, let me see if I can point them out. This one, these highlighters right here. These 2, oh my gosh, I don't even know what I'm doing. Hold on. Okay, there we go. There we go. These 4 highlighters right here, they're on the end of each palette. They are so pretty. They don't look like much, and they actually feel a little hard and dry. But when you put them on your face, they are super beautiful. The blushes are super pigmented, but you can blend them out. It's not like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna look like a clown. Let me see. See, that one is really pigmented. But I don't know, I feel that these are super pretty. They can deceive you in that when you touch them, you're like, oh, that's a little bit dry, not super soft buttery, but when you put them on your face, they just look gorgeous. This is more neutral. This is more of like your everyday. I love really swirling my brush and creating my own color, and it's beautiful. So these palettes are, I think, are worth it. So that's, I think, the best. I think I'm gonna go through the best first, and then I'll tell you maybe the worst. Okay? Or do you want to go one and one? I don't know, maybe as I pull out of the box. Okay, this palette is the Ultra Eye Contour Light and Shade. This is officially a dupe for the Kat Von D Shade and Light. they did Light and Shade, but it's the dupe for the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Contour Palette. It comes with a brush. It doesn't have a mirror, which is fine. This retails for $15. I've used it. See, I've loved it quite a bit. I really, really love this quad right here because it has this terracotta color that I really love. These are pigmented and they are super, super nice to blend. For neutral looks, like everyday looks, like you just want to throw something on your eyelid and just look made up and pretty, they come in quads. See, they have this kind of neutral quad, and then they have this cool one, and then the more warm one. So you can choose. I think this is one of the best products. They're definitely duping the Kat Von D Shade and Light, but if you don't want to pay like $49, maybe that other one $46, you can definitely get this one for $15. And I think it's totally worth the money, and you get a little brush, which is actually usable. Okay, so let's keep going with the eyeshadow palettes. I'm just gonna go over the ones that I have. I have this Slay palette. This is really cute. It has this changing packaging, and then it's called #Slay. This is a new one that I found at TJ Maxx, new for me. I bought it for $2.99 at TJ Maxx. These colors are right up my alley. Those peachy brown, this pop of, I don't know, it's not a pop, but yeah, that pop of like lilac, and then this deep plum. They are beautiful. I think they're pigmented enough that it's wonderful for traveling. That one is really pretty, look. It gives me like a little bit of modern Renaissance vibes, maybe, with like that deep red right there, and the deeper ones, maybe peach vibes from the Too Faced peach palette. I don't know. I love it. I think it's good for traveling. I think it's good for just putting in your purse if you are, if you want to just do on the go makeup. It's beautiful. I have this No Photos Please. It's the same packaging as this one. They retailed for $8.99, I believe, when they at Ulta. I don't know if they're on their way out, because I found this one, the #Slay one, at TJ Maxx. So I don't know. This one I bought a while ago, and this is like your smoky, metallic, just pop of color one that is just gorgeous. Look at those colors. They are so vibrant, and they are like that. They just are. Look at that. They are beautiful, beautiful colors. I use this one a lot for the holidays. That black is a black. That black is a black. Look at that. It is so pretty. This one is creamy. That one is just one swipe with your finger on your lid, or with a brush, with like a packing brush. Oh my gosh. That little palette is a hidden gem. This one is a hidden gem, the No Photos Please. I think it's beautiful for when you want to do a bold eyelid. Is beautiful. Okay, of course I have the Emily Noel Edit palette. Oh, that's upside down. I have the Emily Edit, the Needs, and then I have the Wants. I have reviews on both of these. I have looks on both of these. I will link them up here or down below. I still have them in the packaging because I'm crazy like that. But this palette is just beautiful. I love it. And I love that it has a great big mirror. This is definitely the best of Makeup Revolution, one of the best things that I bought in Makeup Revolution. Okay, so she took these two from the Neutrals versus Neutrals palette. These two right here. I had that palette, and those were my favorite shadows from that palette. The rest of the palette was a little bit too cool toned, so I ended up giving it to my niece, and she's enjoying that. But I'm so glad that I have my two favorite ones. Then this quad right here, is taken from the light and shade, this warm quad right there. And this is so pretty to just do everyday looks. Yeah, I think that's the one that was taken from there. Yeah, from that quad. So these right here were taken from that quad or from this light and shade palette, and that's my favorite quad, like I had mentioned before. So, oh my gosh, I have my very favorites right here. So she took this this bronzer contour shade from the contour palette that Makeup Revolution has. I don't have that one because I don't like contour palettes. There are some shades that I'm just never gonna use, so I don't buy contour bronzing palettes, but it's really good as well. This one right here comes from the, I believe, Hot Spice? Yeah, from the Hot Spice palette. Let me see if I can do this without dropping everything on the floor. So this color right here comes from this palette. I do believe that that color is this one right here, if I'm not mistaken. So again, the best, the best. And then this highlighter comes from a palette that I don't have, but that I have swatched it. It's a beautiful, subtle highlighter with a pinky shift. It's the least product, it's the one that I like the least in this palette, but it still looks beautiful, beautiful on the face. So this is, okay, so we had to change the battery on the camera, but I think I left off when I had just spoken about the Needs palette, and now I'm going to speak about a little bit about the Wants palette. This palette is just, it's perfection. In the colors. I think the colors are, first of all, the mirror. Oh my gosh. I have the review that you can go see, but this is one of the best things of Makeup Revolution that I've gotten. I had the Soph Dust Nails by Makeup Revolution, the first collaboration that she did. I liked that palette. It was blendable, it was okay, but the colors just didn't mesh very well with me, so I ended up giving it to my sister. But this palette, I'm just inspired every time I see it. And again, I have some looks I will link up here with this palette. If you want me to do more looks, I will definitely do more looks with this palette. It's worth the $20. One of the best things that Makeup Revolution has is the Emily Edit, the Wants and the Needs palettes. Okay. Moving on to the last palette that I have from Makeup Revolution right now. This actually I got today. Okay, this is the Reloaded Visionary palette. This was just now put into the Ulta website. It's not in stores that I have seen yet in my area, but the Reloaded palettes are. There's one called Division, another one called the Division one is like the Anastasia Subculture palette dupe, and then they have a few more. They have oh my gosh, I forget the names. Okay, I have them here. Fever, Neutrals 2. I actually had Neutrals 2, and I ended up returning it because the colors there, they're reds and pinks, and I looked like I was sick, and I ended up returning it. They have one called Vitality, and they also have this Soft Glam dupe called Velvet Rose, and these palettes retail for $7. Guys, $7, and you get 15 shades? Yeah, you get 15 shades. This one is what I have on my eyes today. This is what I have on my eyes, and I really, really love this palette. However, I don't know if I will be keeping it because I have most of these colors in the Wants palette. Maybe I can do some swatches for you. Let me see. Okay, so write the ones that I can see. Okay, so if I take Pie 5 from the Wants palette, and then I take that Deep Plum in the second row, see, they are pretty much the same. Let me see if I swatch them. The one in the Wants palette is a little bit darker, but in the on the eyes, they look the same. Let me see what else I have. Okay, so the one that I have all over my lid is that purple, the second one right here when I'm holding it, that second one on the last row. And then I am going to compare that to Belle Violet in the Wants palette. And see, they are pretty much the same eyeshadow. Also, I had Hobby, not Hobby, Prayer in the Emily Noel palette, and then the very first one here on the first row, and see, they are pretty much the same. So I have a lot of those tones and colors on the Once palette, and I love the Once palette, so I may not be keeping that, even though it's only $7 like this one right here. It's the same as the cream in the oh my gosh, Once palette. So it's beautiful, it blends well, but I don't know if I'll keep it, but I love it. It's worth it. If you don't want to spend the $20 on the Once palette, this is a really, really, really good alternative. Also, if you don't want to spend the $42 on the Anastasia Norvina palette, this is a really good alternative. This is a really good alternative to that palette. So anyways. All right, so that's that one. Okay, a few more things, oh my gosh. Okay, I have a lot of Makeup Revolution, and this is the best and worst. So I have a lot of best, like I don't have a lot of worst from Makeup Revolution. Okay, so these single matte blushes are perfection. They are $5, they're creamy, they are smooth, they are pigmented, but not so much that you look like a clown. This one is in the shade Nude. They are worth every single penny. Love these blushes. They are humongous. They will last you forever. I've used it so much. The Revolution, it was embossed with the word Revolution, and it's almost gone. So I love that one. Okay, this little palette, I don't know if it's still on sale. I haven't seen it at my Ulta, but this is the Ultra Contour Kit, and this one is in Fair 001. I didn't buy it in medium because the contour shade was a little too deep for me. This one is a little too light, but I can build it up. This highlight, guys, oh my gosh, that highlight is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. The one thing I don't like so much about this palette is this blush. It gives me like NARS Orgasm vibes. It's peachy, it's beautiful. See right there in my hand. I have to build it up. It's not shimmery, but it's not matte. So it's like a satin finish. I have used this so much. I don't know if you can see that I have used this little palette so much. It has traveled with me. It has like the tiniest little mirror right here. I think it's like $7 worth every penny if you find it. Okay, things that I'm a little meh about is this this Ultra Bronze from Makeup Revolution, of course. It's called the Ultra Bronze. It is this humongous pan. It reminds me a little bit of the Marc Jacobs Tentastic, I think it's called. It doesn't smell like coconut. It's beautiful. I have used it a lot. I do reach for other bronzers more than I do this one. Not because of any reason in particular. I'm reaching for it now more because I'm like, okay, I need to use that. But that's one of those things that I could live with or without. It's only like $5, so it's a good buy. Okay, the one thing that I adore about this line is this Pro Illuminate. It's a humongous pan. This highlighter, you just can't go wrong. You can pile it on, and it just looks, look at that. It looks so beautiful, so beautiful. It's like a champagne, it looks gold on the pan, but it's like a champagne color that just meshes with your skin. It melts for a skin tone like mine. It's beautiful. I think this will work for a lot of skin tones actually, because it's not one that you will put on and will look crazy. This is just creamy and beautiful. It's worth every penny. I love this one. Okay, so a few more hits and some misses, because I do have some misses. Okay, these little blushes are called, what is this called? It's called Make Love Instead, okay? It's the baked blush. These, I only have this one and I love it. It's so pretty. It reminds me of the Laura Geller baked blushes. It is so pretty. It is not super pigmented. You can build it up just like the Laura Geller ones. It is, they have that shine, that highlight blush, like integrated highlight with your blush. They are so pretty. I believe they retail for like $5. Beautiful blushes. Okay, this is kind of this is a meh product. This is one that just, I don't know. This is the Duo Brow Definer. It reminds me a lot of the Anastasia Define pencil. And I love the packaging. It is this matte, dark black or brown, dark brown. It has that pointed kind of triangular tip right there. Very nice. And it has a spoolie. What I'm meh about is the color. I bought it in medium brown and it is way too dark for me. It is way too dark and it's creamy, a little bit too creamy. See, it's a little bit too dark. So when I'm done with this one, this is $5. When I'm done with this one, I think I will try the light one, light brown, and see how that works. It's good. It's not that I'm saying, no, don't buy it. It's only $5, but it's one that I have better. I like the Wet n Wild one better than this one. Okay. One product that I really love, and I'm wearing it today, is the Revolution Flick eyeliner. Look at that. It's so pretty. The packaging alone is pretty. I love the tip. It's really good for a wing. I love that it's super black. Just love it. This retails for $9. This is definitely a hit. Okay, the Triple Baked highlighter, Goddess of Faith. I think this is discontinued. I don't know, but I just adore this highlighter. The packaging is very inconvenient. It's bulky. It looks like the Too Faced heart-shaped bronzers and highlighters I think they had as well, and blushes. But this highlighter is, I mean, really? When I want a really intense highlighter, I use that one. I think they are discontinued. If they are, I will put it on the notes down in the description bar. But okay, so last hits, I have some lipsticks from Makeup Revolution. This one is in the color Chauffeur, and this one is in the color, what is this? Inclination. These I love. These are matte lipsticks, and the bullet is really pretty. It's in rose gold. Just really convenient. You can just throw it in your purse. I love this one when I want to do like more like orange type, you know, those orange beige type of nude color. Love that one. And this is the rose gold. Oh, so pretty. It's so pretty. It sounds weird, but it's a rose gold. I think these retail for like $5 or $6. Very pretty, very pretty. These are, I think, sort of new. I think they're called the Renaissance. Yeah, the Renaissance lipstick, and I have them in Restore and Classic. They are both reds. The packaging alone is beautiful. It's got those ridges on the cap. It's just beautiful. It's like a rose gold. It's not like, it's a rose gold. It has the word Revolution imprinted on there. Very beautiful. This is more of a classic red. That's why it's called classic. This one is called Restore. It's darker. These go on beautifully. They do not go out of your lip line. They are gorgeous. This one is classic on top. The one on the bottom is Restore. I am planning to do a video on red lipstick for medium skin tone. If you would like to see that, please leave me a comment down below. I have some red lipsticks. I usually don't wear red lipstick, but I've been kind of liking them. You know, I don't know. So I was planning on doing that, you know, the best red lips for medium skin tone. So let me know if you want to see that. Okay, things that are a little bit of a miss for me. Kind of like a huge miss for me. And I don't even know if I should tell you because I want to do dedicated videos on these, but I'll go ahead and tell you anyway, and you can go watch those videos. But the Fast Base Stick Foundation and the Fast Base Concealer, I'm going to do dedicated videos on these, but heads up, you'll see on that video. Also, this is the new Conceal and Define foundation. I'm also going to be doing a dedicated video, and the Define and Conceal concealer. Now this one comes in like a huge super size. I'll be doing a dedicated video on those as well. But just a heads up, watch that video. All right, guys, so those are my hits and misses for Makeup Revolution. Actually, I have one more thing really quickly. I know this is like a million years long, but they also have like the iconic line where they dupe the Lorac Pro palettes. I don't like those very much, not because of the formula. To me, those are a miss. Not because so much of the formula, but because of the colors themselves. I just don't like those colors for me. Also, they have, I don't know what the line is called, but they have the dupes for the Naked palettes from Urban Decay. They have one that is really colorful. They have a rose one, just like the Naked 3. They have a more cool tone, just like the Naked 2. And then they have like the Naked 1, a dupe as well. Those again, I love the formula. They're really creamy. I have swatched them in store. They are cheap. They are maybe $10. And if you like the Naked palettes, by all means, go ahead and get those. But for me, those colors I don't like. That's why I don't have any of the Naked palettes. Even now, when the Naked one went on sale because they are discontinuing it and it's $27 at the Ulta website, I did not get it because I just don't like those colors. So I don't own any Naked palettes. The only one I really was eyeing was the Naked Heat, and I found a dupe for it in Rimmel, their Magnifies palette in Spice. So anyways, that's my 2 cents with the Makeup Revolution hits and misses. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave me a comment down below. Thank you so much for this super long video. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you in my next video, and stay joyfully beautiful. Bye-bye.